Today we are starting over as a noob with the Skull Sahur secret in Brainrot Evolution. In order to get this secret, you have to get all the way to the final tier of the new spooky event pass. So to make this video even more challenging, we can only use what is found in the new event. Let's get started. All right, here we are once again, and take a look. Everything is able to be claimed. So at tier 1, we got a potion and pet. Tier 2, we get shards for the trinkets, which we'll talk about later. We got XP potions, more pets, and more shards, more pets. We get, the spooky crates, and then the 2 relics that are very, very strong. But this is why you guys are here. The Skull Sahur and the Prestige Skull Sahur. So for the first 2 rebirths, we're gonna be using the regular skull, and then we'll upgrade to the Prestige. But as I mentioned, we can only use what's found in the pass and the event. So here is the candy cord and the candy equipped. Let's get going. This is incredibly OP. When I first saw this secret, I don't know if I was blown away, but now when I see it, I think this might be one of the best you can get for free. Because when I first saw it, I didn't think the hitbox was very large, but it seems to be almost like a boss. Like, does it hit behind you? Let me see. Wait, the range is very, very large. Oh my gosh, did you see that? All the way? Dude, does it hit behind? Oh, it does. It hits behind. Oh my gosh. Okay, no. The Skull Sahur is so good. But the other thing is we have 4 spooky crates. So let's open all 4 of them from the pass. Let's see, what do we get as our 4 things? Ooh, nice. Okay, so we got the eyes, a foot, and 2 of the tooths. So you'll notice we're extremely fast now. Oh man, this update that they just added has to be top 5 of all time for me. It's really, really cool. We're gonna go ahead and roll the trinket, see if we get anything from these. And then we'll also go ahead and use the Halloween or spooky event that is also in the event. So let's turn off the auto roll and let me show you the spooky event. So when you go to trinkets, you get an additional chance for more damage, health, and XP. And to check out what trinkets you have on, you go to settings and then stats, and then it's down here. Hey, yo, what happened to my character? It's gone. But let's go ahead and spin it a couple times, see what we get. Okay, we get the pumpkin, regular one, nothing too crazy there. And then, the green. I just hope that we get a purple or a gold, maybe red, or even a rainbow. But it looks like we're just gonna have to settle with whatever this next one gives us, which is a gray. Man, whatever. All right, time to rebirth. And the reason I'm so excited for this rebirth is because we're gonna go on to part 2 of this secret. You heard that right. There's 2 parts to this secret. There's the regular Skull Sahur, and then there is the premium Prestige Skull Sahur, which, as you can see, next to each other, this one is double damage and 185% stronger than your strongest Brainrot. So let's get to leveling up. Oh wait, our rebirth glitched out. I was wondering why we weren't leveling. So in my opinion, the spooky event is a must buy. I don't usually say that, but like for 400 Robux for the premium tier, you're going to get so much value. You get all of these OP pets. You get 4 of the most expensive and OP crates ever. And you get a really, really, really OP strong Brainrot secret. Even if you don't buy the premium, I think the regular Skull is basically just as good as the Prestige one. Now, obviously, the Prestige is better, but how much better? Not that much. The other thing that we need to do is probably get some other relics, but how are we going to do that? Let me think. Oh, you know what we can do? This is part of the spooky event, technically, kind of. This is a Halloween-themed pass. We can use the Dark Orb and the Golden Orb, and also the Cursed Pendants. It's all Halloween-themed. Okay, so here is what we're working with now. Oh, man. And then also for the shop, this is what it's like. So we need 15,000 candy corn in order to buy these pets. But luckily, our damage is not struggling at all. And before we even do anything, you know the drill. Go buy the XP and damage boost. Oh my gosh. Holy. And the other thing is we have the double XP weekend effect going on. And so that's helping us even more. And I thought for this challenge as well, I think we should get the Los Pumpkincitos for the next rebirth. We're definitely going to still use the Skull Sahur because it's better. Let's not forget about the other new secret. All right, so we're into Undin Olympus in like 8 minutes. Let's roll this a few times, but if we just walk right on over, bang. So now we're going to go ahead and get the Pumpkincitos. Look, there's the triple pumpkin. Oh my gosh, let's see. In the event yesterday, or a few days ago, whenever this gets published, we got super lucky and got 2 of them in the first 16 crates we ever opened. Here, it's not looking to be so easy, but let's see. Ooh, not bad. Oh, I almost opened the wrong one. They look very similar. There's the Pumpkin and then there's the Pumpkincitos. Well, we go again. We're not rebirthing until we unlock this thing. If it doesn't... Wait, I'm getting kidnapped. I've gone into the void. Let me out. I'm trapped. How did I even get back here? I don't know. Let me respawn. Okay, much better. The Pumpkincitos. Rebirth. All right, let's see. How good are the Pumpkincitos? Are they just as good as every other low secret? They seem a lot stronger. Let me check on the stats of it. 170? Oh my gosh, wait. It's basically as good as the Skull Sahur. Now, the hitbox, again, is not as good. But, I mean, the fire effects, everything else about these, they look so evil. But also, if you guys don't know, they added 4 new secrets this last update, which means you can have a 400% secret boost at the bottom here. 400. It's ridiculous. I mean, I remember before there wasn't even a secret boost in the game. Now it feels like every single day it's getting crazier and crazier, including using these. Oh, we're gonna speed on ahead. Oh my gosh, yes. I love that they added those fruits in the max world. The fact that you can boost your own speed, very, very cool. Into the nuclear core. Are we going to get max level today? I mean, at this rate, kind of, right? But this is what I'm talking about. Just using the things that we've gotten from the passes, it's crazy good. Oh, we're to the pre-picos. And honestly, it's time to switch it up. School, sahur. All right, to the Espressonia Signora and through the Watermelini. But if you guys have not heard, you can now trade secrets in this update. Yes, you heard that right, secrets. I want to demonstrate what that looks like. So basically, when you now get a secret you already have, instead of getting like the relics like you used to, you'll get a trade token, which you can then trade away that version, which is really cool actually. And then you can also trade anything that's not an exclusive pack, Brainrot, or from the event. So I don't think the Skull Sahur can be traded, unfortunately. All the ones from these weathers, including the bosses, are tradable. But I think we should go ahead and get some more secrets to join our inventory. But let's go ahead and open up one of these pets. Ooh. What is that, Frankenstein? Something like that. And let's see, are we strong enough for the Nightmare Sahur? Oh, yes. It's been a long time since they added a new Sahur to the game, but the Skull, definitely a good one. But as you can see, we are almost to the Carcacore, and that means to the next rebirth, next world, and my goodness. When I thought of this challenge, I thought it was going to be a pain. I thought it was gonna be difficult, but it seems to be the absolute opposite. Well, Tucano Banano, and let's rebirth. All right, well, let's upgrade yet again to the Pristine. And oh my gosh, we're going off. With these updates getting crazier and crazier, it really makes me start to think, what could they possibly add next? We have everything from trading to 50 different crates, 40 different secrets, to literally a new trinket system. I mean, what more could they add to this game? I feel like a PvP mode could be interesting, but that would be so pay to win. People would get so mad, I'm sure. Either way, if they do add it, I know I'm gonna win. I did see a leak in the Discord where the admins were talking about the next update is a new world, if you can believe that. Already a brand new world. It feels like they just added the Strawberry Land, and already there's gonna be something after it, but that's all to say, I'm along for the ride. Here we go. The one thing I have noticed they haven't added in a while is a new dungeon. So I don't know if they're done with the dungeons or what, but as you can see, there's only 3 of them. And the last one we got was the Berini, all the way back in Glorbo Heights. So they could add one maybe to the sewer, but only time will tell. Oh, but there's the Centralucci Nuclearucci. So we are in the Bombardino sewer. We can't reach the Crococlad, unfortunately. Oh wait, we can, just barely. I don't know if you saw that. But all of a sudden, we are very close to the Goat Galaxy. I was not thinking we were gonna be able to make it to max level today, but with all this, it may be possible. I think we should probably buy another one of these pets. I don't think that was very good. Yeah, 1.7K, not too great, but definitely helps a little bit. And we are now to the Dar Deer Door. Boom. Very, very nice. So is there anything else we could do to help us level up a bit faster? The only thing I can think of is this right here. The spooky crate. And you know what? For the content, we're gonna open them and use the best trident relic. And you know what? We might have to use the Triton Sahur as well. I'm really having fun with the Skull Prestige though. We got 2 tridents, and the one thing about the crate that really disgusts me is there's feet. Why do they add a feet relic? Ew. But we're now 80% of the way to the Crococlat, and we're getting stronger by the second with these relics. And this might level us up. We're so close. The Crococlat. All right, well, we opened up 16 more of them. We're 10% of the way there. Oh, we got the Triton. All right, we're gonna use it for a little bit just to give you a sneak peek. But after this video, you should go watch my video on this guy, because he's even stronger than the Skull by 2 times. Yeah, he's 375% stronger than your strongest Brainrot. Insanity. All right, so we're officially at 50% of the way there, but let me show you what we're working with now. Oh my gosh, Tritons, aka the Trident, and once we throw a Dark Scroll on them, they become perfection. 275. Oh my gosh. All right, now we have quite literally the coolest setup ever, and it's time to get level 78 and escape the Bombardino sewer. So now we are at 97%. And with that, we will be in the Goat Galaxy. 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay. Woo. What a challenge. And you know what? We're not stopping here. I want to at least rebirth one more time and then make it back to the Goat Galaxy. But before we do that, let's claim the speed boost. Let's use the Goat Galaxy trinket as well. But we got the Cacacito Satellito and one more level, and we are to the next rebirth. Oh my goodness. Come on. Purple, yellow, red, rainbow. Purple, yellow, red, rainbow. We've gotten one rainbow, and it was on our main account, I believe. Forget what world. But either way, we're gonna do just fine. All right, and the Planetario is 1 level away. Come on, give us a good trinket before we rebirth. All right, I think this is gonna be our last spin before we hop in that portal. Get to the red. No, we got the blue. All right, this is the final rebirth for the video, and we're gonna do it how we started, with the Skull Sahur. Here we go. The final rebirth for the video. Let's see all the progress we've made. Oh my gosh. Well, into the desert. And oh my gosh. Just when I thought we had the best possible speed run ever, it just got better. These relics that they just added this past update kind of break the game. I mean, at this point, We're not even watching the evolutions. We're just watching me go from portal to portal to portal to portal to portal. And you know what? I'm okay with it. Saves us both some time. And so we are to the Darder door. And with that, our XP has literally quadrupled since the last time we were here. And so, oh my gosh, 12% just for one Brainrot boss. We're gonna be level 77 in no time. And boom, the Bomberclad Quackleclad. And we just reached the Patrone Machina into the Goat Galaxy for the final time. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna go to level, we'll go to 81. We'll go all the way back to the Planetario. 65, 67, 70, and bang! There we go. We went all the way from level 1 noob all the way to the Planetario. Level 81, 6 rebirths, all with just the spooky event. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more, on screen now is another video that I think you'll enjoy, so check it out after this one. Make sure you guys subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!